try like everything has to do. It's always black and white and things like that. I think the fucking guy has to edit like for fucking 3, 4, 5 hours to keep the from looking. Oh, you had that interview. Okay, let's go. Go ahead. You there? Hello? You're frozen. You're frozen. You're frozen. If you could hear me, Free, you're frozen. Free. I'm gonna have to remove you. All right, come back, Free. You froze a bit, and I'm waiting for you to come back. I'm sorry, man. Come back, Free. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah,
every time I bring that screen share thing up for the first time, it just crashes. I don't know what's going on.
Let me bring it up. Just put it down. Okay, try it again, because I used to have that too a long time ago.
Okay, there it is. It's working fine now, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
All right,
But what were you saying about his show with Anthony Cumia?
Well, yeah, you know Anthony Cumia from Opie and Anthony. I used to listen to it a long time ago, and I used to like it when they have Patrice O'Neal, the comedian, all that stuff. But I always felt like Anthony was a bit racist, like the way he used to talk. But now he's outright racist. So they have these little clips that it's called compound clips, and I watch them, and they always try to go over things. It always has to do with black and white, or they want to go over that line, but they go all the way, but they don't want to fall. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard to see that Anthony could be such a fucking piece of shit, a racist piece of shit. But this guy, he what's his name? Kevin McGinnis. What's his name? Gavin
McGinnis.
I know he's Canadian. He's been on fucking Joe Rogan and all that shit. You know, Joe Rogan sometime, I don't know what the fuck he thinks he's doing, man. He had him twice on. He founded the Proud Boys, the group, I don't know, called Proud Boys. Go ahead, introduce the segment.
So this is Ye. He's being interviewed by Gavin McGinnis about his comments on Alex Jones. So, this is a cycle. Alex Jones questioned his shit on Tim Pool. You know, Gavin McGinnis is questioning his shit on Alex Jones. And so here's a relatively short clip. The rest of the content on censored TV is behind a paywall because, these right-wingers, they'll fucking pay for anything, man.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We start? Yay!
Keep in mind, Gavin McGinnis is a Nazi. He's the founder of the Proud Boys. He's one of the most racist men on the internet.
Yeah.
Nick, we're here.
Sorry.
Afternoon,
Fuentes,
2 days after
this
the
fucking twig
InfoWars
boy
interview, and I was just telling you before we started filming that we were watching it at home, and Ryan and I were just looking at each other. About every 20 minutes, we look at each other and just go,
Make it a full screen. You can make a full screen?
Yeah.
This is a big deal.
It's on the Twitter, right? Okay,
This was an event. And I think that there's a spectrum of reactions, of course, and the biggest reaction, the most positive one, is it's the craziest, most punk rock thing since the Sex Pistols got kicked off the Bill Grundy show.
I mean, they're always describing their shit as, punk rock. Oh, this is the new contrarianism, man. This is the new punk rock. The only thing this right-wing bullshit, this, alt-right stuff, even the GOP doesn't fuck with, is that it's just purely contrarian.
Yeah.
But the punk rock and greater punk movements back in maybe the 90s and shit, those actually served a purpose, and I think that was a reaction to the late 20th century neoliberalism, Reagan and shit, and how Bush carried on that legacy. So punk rock was originally contrarian because the dominant politics at the time were majority conservative. Conservatism was in favor. The 80s was just over, and it carried a lot of leftist, anti-corporate, sometimes vegan, sometimes feminist sentiments. But that's not this, because punk is left wing. Okay,
it was anti-establishment, right? It was anti-establishment, wasn't it?
Yeah. Definitely anti-establishment.
But I want to tell you something. Go ahead, finish, and then I'll have my say. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But on the other end of the spectrum, people are saying this is bad for a presidential campaign, to say the least. Where do you stand on that spectrum?
I think it's awesome for a presidential campaign.
Yeah.
To have someone that
has no idea how to run anything,
fucking
dude.
Idiot.
What were you gonna say?
Well, what I'm trying to say is that we know that he's a racist. This guy Kevin McGinnis, right? And
Yeah.
we know he doesn't like black people, right? But he's actually interviewing Kanye KO. What's his name? Yeah, not because of
Yeah.
who he is, but because he's saying the stuff that he wants to say. So they're
Yep.
using him as a fucking vessel to blame him on anti-Semitism, but at the same time they are projecting what they feel. You understand what I'm saying here?
Of course,
So,
yeah.
right now he's looking at him like he's a when you see shit when somebody shits outdoor and you see a shit
Yeah.
right behind the house and it stinks and he's like, what the fuck did that? That's the way he's looking at Kanye right now. He don't give a fuck about Kanye West, whatever the fucking name is. He's using him. The right wing has used him as a tool. They have pushed him from platform to platform. So they have this idea. This guy's already condemned. He has a large following. So why don't we just jump on the boat and try to project through him what we really feel? We are fucking racist. We hate blacks. We hate Jews. We hate everybody that is not called the white race, the pure race, whatever it's called. And I think this motherfucker, excuse me, I'm not supposed to curse. I heard it hurts the money stuff. Well, he's a racist. Let's just we put that. And I don't think they're just using Kanye West as a fucking like a projector, like the way they use Candace Owens. Candace Owens is. She has never.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, she has never met a black person she likes. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we saw this shit, with the neocons. You know how Ben Shapiro is, it just exists to say, well, I'm Jewish and I've never experienced any anti-Semitism on the right. Same shit with Candace Owens. Oh, Democrats are the real racists, and all this, tokenization of people's identities. Blair White, the right-wing grift pays. And that's the ultimate reason people are willing to do this. Because he's lost, brand deals and sponsorships. He's gone on to the censored TV grift where, he can pocket, a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
But what were you going to say?
Yeah, but the problem is Kanye was making real money without being a fucking. He's not a grifter. He's just crazy. He's sick. They're making money because they cannot make money mainstream, and the only good way is if they had a martyr. Remember that YouTube channel called Politically Provoked by the fucking big tits? What's her name? Britney. Remember?
I was on that. I was on that a lot.
Yeah, I was on that too. The whole idea was she wanted to create an incident where she's gonna get banned from YouTube, and then she become a martyr. Like somebody who died for the cause. Then she's gonna be embraced. That's what happened. She was embraced by what's his name, Cozy TV.
I almost feel that her move to get off of YouTube and to get specifically on Cozy was so calculated because, I originally thought, oh, okay, the right wing swooped in to help her when she didn't have a YouTube channel and all this alt tech like Odyssey and Trovo sucked. But I think she had good standing with a lot of the Groyper generals earlier on in her career, and the thing was, if she actually wanted to stay on YouTube, there are definitely measures she could have taken to not get banned.
Yeah.
Because the fucking Saturday night pop-ons where everyone was just being a terrorist openly and just shouting the N-word at people, that's what finally put the nail in the coffin on that YouTube channel.
Yeah, but the only thing I could understand that fucking guy Todd, he's black. Yeah. And he's bringing people who are white nationalists who hate black people, and he's profiting off a channel. It's like fucking selling your own poison. You understand me? That's like me having this channel with somebody and it's anti-Arab or anti-Muslim. Oh, those Muslims got to kill. They're no good. And I'm there, saying, yeah. And you don't belong there, Todd. Todd, you're not wanted. I hate people who are selling their own poison. For example, right now, the whole idea is that we have this issue. There's a class of people in the United States who think they're privileged, or they have this deed to America, that America is theirs, it's nobody else, and it's ours, and these people are coming, and we have this deed, and we have the lease, these people are taking over. And they are a small segment that are very, who talk, who said it loud, and there's a silent of them, but the majority of people are good. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, these people are fucking grifters. That's all they are at the end of the day. I hate this fucking phone. I got two phones. I don't know how to use this one. She's British. My Siri.
Yeah,
she's British. So what I was gonna say, I'm trying to shut it down, okay, because it's making all these noise. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that there's money to be made. This is what it's all about, the money. Candace Owens in 2015, she was a liberal. She had this blog. She hated Trump. She hated a matter of fact, the way she came to prime minister is she was discriminated against by a mayor, son, someplace in the town she lived in, Pennsylvania, and she sued, and the NAACP came to her rescue, and she sued. And after that, she saw no money. The whole idea is a lot of us missed the Donald Trump train. They jumped on it. They made a lot of money just saying pro-Trump shit. If I did that shit, I'll be making money, man. Instead of me right now with a channel 2 years, I have made only $80. I haven't even got the check yet because you have to be $100. Good, man.
Yep. All right, let's play.
Honest, that understands the state of the world. And
you don't understand shit about the world.
That's ready to listen to what the American people need.
But Hitler's got a pretty bad reputation.
Well, who made that reputation?
See?
That was
himself. What do you mean? Who made that reputation?
Yeah, but you gotta understand what the question was. He's trying to make him say good things about Hitler without him saying it. You understand? So he's actually the one who's saying it. He said, "Oh, he got a bad reputation." I mean, like I say, "Oh, Free's a good guy." But he got a bad reputation. You guys, you understand how so that people got you wrong or they don't understand you. You understand what they doing? Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, like he's asking, well, who decided to make that reputation? He did by invading Poland. He did by conquering and subjugating all of Europe and Robloxing 18 million people out of existence. Like, don't fucking tell me who made that. Who made that? Get the hell out of here, man.
He's responsible for the murder of 22 million Germans because of the wars. These people died needlessly. Okay. Let's listen to the rest. I want to see what the
Jewish people.
Yeah.
Well, the murdering Jews was a pretty big part of his bad reputation.
Yeah, but some of it's
like Gavin McInnes is on the left here. Like he's okay.
Yeah, but he's purposely doing that shit. Don't trust him.
Yeah.
I told you he's using him as a megaphone for himself. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Also, the Holocaust is not the only Holocaust. So for them to take that and claim we have abortion right now. That's eugenics. That's genocide. That's a Holocaust that we're dealing with right now. So because
no, most abortions are done within the first trimester, and within the first trimester, broadly, it doesn't have sentience. It doesn't have the capacity for consciousness. Most fetuses don't have a heartbeat, and like they don't have any capacity for personhood whatsoever. So this thing we call a zygote, that's just the sperm and an egg mixed. That's clearly not you, Ye, or me, or Omar. That's not us, okay? There are clear delineating differences, and that's why, I don't consider abortion within the first 24 weeks to be murder, okay? So
Jewish people control the majority of the media, along with banks, along with real estate, along with
nobody ever mentions the fucking Christians in, banks or politics or real estate or Hollywood or media because, they don't care. They're racist and they need a scapegoat,
Okay, they're successful. What the big deal is? They're successful what they do. They got educated. If you go back to the history of Jews in the United States, they had ghettos. They were poor as fuck in the east side of New York. They lived like 20 in a fucking room and they were sickness, tuberculosis. But they came out of that. They said they kissed the school, lawyers, doctors. So they are a success story in the United States, and they took advantage of the things that are in front of them, like everybody else.
Yeah,
I'm sure if I took a time to go to fucking college and go to Stanford, or whatever, and I was a smart kid, I'll probably have a big job. You understand? So I don't hold that against any group of people. I don't understand what this guy's talking about. Just like saying, go ahead, man. Just let him talk. He's a piece of shit.
And okay, Jews. Okay, even if that were true, let's say they're in media, they're in banks, they're in whatever. This idiot and this twit right here keep on saying, "Wait for the master race, wait for the master race," but then they're constantly scapegoating about this race that controls everything. And that's at the very top of all the institutions. Well, okay, you the master race, the freaking Darwinists, the eugenicists, you've lost, okay? If this dominant group is at the top, you're clearly not the master race, okay? Cope harder. And the contradictions like this and underminings of their own narrative is just inherent to right-wing ideologies. Oh, that's the end of it. Okay. So, he's continuing down the spiral, man. And it's insane. It's insane. We're on the weirdest timeline.
Right.